Janice Turner and her family want a new front yard. Something less like the suburban lawns that used to be uniform, those cookie-cutter putting greens that use a lot of water and rely on chemicals for maintenance, and something more like the foliage and flora that do well naturally where she lives in Vancouver. She's letting us look over her shoulder as she makes that change.
Well, we moved in 2 years ago, and as you can see, this is a very plain, ordinary turf lawn. Didn't do much with it for the first year two. We tried to do something to make it look respectable, but we're really not into the mowing, the weeding, and the watering, most importantly. So we've decided we're going to revamp it. One of the things about lawns, as we know, is that if you don't put a lot of maintenance into them, and that can often include some kind of chemical to enhance the turf itself, it looks bad, it looks ugly. Well, we've never been inclined. We just really believe that any kind of cosmetic pesticide poses an absolutely unnecessary risk to human health. So that's never been an option for us.
If you go to the big picture, what we do to the environment, we do to ourselves. And so on a more intimate basis, what we're doing in our own yard definitely affects us. And there are all kinds of things that when we're using pesticides in our yard, you know, they're designed to kill certain plants or to kill certain insects. And so those things have a toxicological effect on us as humans as well. And they're often hard to understand, and often they're complex, and maybe it's one chemical working with another. One of the issues that we have in this world where we have multiple chemical exposures is that we don't have control over a lot of them. Sometimes they're in the atmosphere, sometimes they're in your neighbor's yard. But we're in a world of multiple exposures. We should eliminate the ones that are unnecessary, and it's certainly unnecessary to use chemicals in your own yard.
The best thing to do is to have things that are in keeping with the nature that's around us.
Well, one of the simplest things you can do is just use native plants in your yard. You know, surprise, surprise, plants that have been in this climate for thousands of years are perfectly suited to this climate. So the amount of rain, they're going to function best in this environment. So it makes watering and caring for those plants much easier.
We did some research and we found someone who's an expert in organic land care. It was very appealing to us, and they've decided that they're going to come out, devise a plan for us. We'll take it from there. We're going to go with somebody who knows what's going to work. Her expertise is low maintenance and drought resistant plantings. So right away we said that's the kind of person we'd like to have.
Now that you've met Janice and seen her yard, check back soon to see how it's changing for the better.